very insecure. So if you send an email and the recipient doesn't respond on time, then you're beginning to overanalyze what you sent to determine if you've done something wrong, if you said something wrong, or if it might be because of the way you worded something that they have not responded to you. Or if a friend suddenly kind of shifts the way that they relate to you, you begin to wonder and kind of look at your prior conversations to see if you did something wrong. Or you might even be afraid to bring people close enough to you because you feel that when they see the kind of person you are, they might then be appalled by you and then not want to continue those relationships with you. All these things are examples of an anxious attachment style that is fueled by the childhood conditioning or the parenting environment in which we were raised. Take silent treatment, for instance. It's something that many parents still typically do with their children today. So when a child does something wrong, you don't speak to them for a while, and then we've sometimes don't even wonder what is happening to the child or what is going on in their head. Unconsciously, what raising children in this kind of environment does is that many times it conditions them to know that connection and love and affection are conditional. And so you would find many of those people become adults who are people pleasers. They try to please others in order to maintain the attachments, in order to maintain the connection. And why is that? Because everybody wants to be loved unconditionally and known completely. Connection is actually one of the greatest needs that we have as humans because we are relational and social beings. And these are some of the ways that this kind of scripting or earlier parental conditioning can show up or how we become as adults. And many times when these things are not addressed, we then go on to pass on the same patterns to our children. And sometimes we wonder, why is this person a people pleaser? Why is that they can't set boundaries? Why is that they can't say no? I typically would say, and this is evidence-based, that a child who has not learned how to say no or who has not been given an opportunity to practice how to say no is very, very susceptible to being abused, not just as a child, but even as an adult, because in many cases, they know that there is something wrong, but they just find that they cannot speak up. They just find that they cannot do anything about it. They even go into a freeze response because the brain has been conditioned this way. I hope this helps. Share this video with a parent or friend who you think find this helpful, and also let us know in the comment section if some of these things resonate with how you were raised, or some of the things that you are also noticing in the way that you parent or in the way that you live or approach relationships as an adult. And if you've not followed the Conscious Parent Hub on Instagram and Facebook yet, what are you waiting for? Follow the Conscious Parent Hub, share with your friends. We still have many more videos like this coming up in this series on how childhood trauma and conditioning impacts how you parent or your parenting style. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay